guys, so I have around like 35 questions to answer. Really excited to answer them, and there's a nice genre as well. If you can hear like people singing and loud music, that is the neighbours next door having a good old time, so good on you, Russell. So question 1 is, what's a good cleanser to use daily? I currently use Leno. So if you haven't already known by some of my previous videos, I recently started getting into skincare, but I'm really loving it at the moment. I use the oil-free Neutrogena grapefruit cleanser. It's really nice. It's actually recommended by quite a lot of girls. I reckon it's really good. If you are someone who breaks out a bit, it kind of keeps that under control. And apart from that, you feel really clean and fresh afterwards. And I normally would rub that in for around the 3-minute mark. You can get it from Chemist Warehouse and it's around $8, so give that one a go. Question 2, are you gonna get a pet? Well, yes, definitely at some point. At the moment, we are still kind of completing the house, especially the back door area, which is, of course, for us, since we'd like to get a dog, that's the main thing, to have a little bit of a backyard area that go outside and inside. Apart from that, I would also really like to get a rabbit. And another thing that we've been thinking of, something different that you can actually get from some like aquariums, is seahorses, which we're 50-50 on, but we thought that would be different and possibly just to sit in the corner of the lounge room. But again, definitely a dog and possibly a rabbit. 3, what made you get into YouTube? So it was about kind of 2 years back now, I really decided to make an account, and it's not until this year I decided to pick it up. Kind of lost track of it, didn't really have the space to do it. And also another confidence thing that I was lacking to share. I was scared of judgment and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I absolutely love it. And what it made me really want to do it is I always found myself, like when I was sorting through my drawers or anything like that at home, I was always thinking in my mind, oh gee, I would really like to talk about the things that I have and share products just like other people share themselves. So pretty much because I just genuinely like talking about stuff and beauty, thought that a YouTube account would be really good for that, as people just share all types of things around the world. So that's how I kind of picked that up. 4, your favorite color? Pink. Question 5, did you study anything after school? Yes, I did. So after year 10, I went to Aquinas. I completed year 11 and 12 VCAL at Box Hill Institute, as well as doing a 2-year beauty course for certificate 2 and 3. I was a beautician for around a year, but then just found it wasn't really my thing. I more so enjoyed it as a personal home hobby. But yeah, I did beauty. Question 6 is, would you say isolation kept you more sad or positive? Well, at the start, I was definitely worried. And I think in the sense that I didn't know when I was going back to work. I didn't know how long I was going to be out of a job for. I was worried that my partner may not have a job and income and stuff. But however, they did all like the job seeker, and, you know, money was fine. That wasn't an issue. Thank God. But then, like, my dad's always told me, turn a negative into a positive. And with that type of mindset and that kind of quote in my mind, I went about things and I was like, you know what, Dom, take a break. You work 6 days a week. I didn't, you know, I'm not someone that goes traveling all the time. I don't have a lot of time apart from Sundays for myself. And in that pandemic, the first week, I kind of moved house anyway. So I was able to focus on quite a few things at home and also just take the time to do the things I never really got to do. And one of those things being like, you know, YouTube, picking that back up, which I've really been loving. So definitely turned into a positive for me. 7, pineapple on pizza, yes or no? Absolutely yes. Question 8, how long will your beauty room take, and any color theme? I'm so excited for my beauty room. So definitely that is coming up in the next few months. I've already got a few like more decor pieces, just the small decor pieces. I haven't really got around to ordering any more furniture apart from what I already have. I think I'm going to say that's rather going to start in the next 2 months, but I feel like it's going to take me around like a month or 2 to actually complete. So it's definitely going to happen this year. And the color theme at the moment, I'm thinking of getting like a glittery back wall. I don't want to talk too much about it because I kind of want to record it. And I'm thinking of doing like more like white, pink and gray as like the color theme. And just on that note, it's because I'm kind of leaving that last because we've got a few projects at home that I would like to finish first that are obviously a bit more so important. So that is the reason that will be a little bit delayed. Question 9, quarter pounder or Big Mac? Always been a quarter pounder girl. Question 11, is it hard living in your own house at a young age? Good question. A few people like my age have been kind of getting houses, but everyone's probably doing it in all types of different situations. Personally, for myself and for Shane, we're finding it no problem at all. We're not struggling. We're not having difficult times. But I do suggest that if you are wanting to move out at a young age, just make sure you kind of have things set out, organized and planned. In that sense, you know, definitely money is a big part of it. You want to make sure you're saving what you can. But Shane and I, in that sense, always said that, you know, despite having a house, we don't want to like have no life, in the sense that, you know, we can't go out to dinner, we can't go out grab a coffee because we've got to be really tight with money. But as important as that is, definitely your house, you need to have backup money for all types of things, like your bills, anything you want to build, renovations, any pieces for your house, several things. So definitely for us, it's been really great. We're really enjoying our own space, really having fun doing projects here at home. So I think if you're someone who just has kind of more of a mature mindset and know what you're doing and know how to manage all your money and stuff like that, I think you'll be fine. Question 12 is favorite crime documentary. I love my documentaries. I actually picked 4 to share. So I chose Abducted in Plain Sight, Making a Murderer, I Am a Killer, and Evil Genius. They're actually not bad ones. If you like documentaries, go and check them out on Netflix. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? I feel like there's so many people that could answer that question like this. For myself, honestly, I really don't know. I love Australia. I don't ever see myself leaving Australia. I know that I would enjoy going away for holidays and things like that, definitely. But I was thinking, if I was to kind of choose, I was thinking, the Bahamas, but then I was thinking, as beautiful as it is, there's probably not much to do. So I thought probably South Africa, in the sense that I love animals and I'd probably love to get a job like in a safari and just kind of hang out with animals and stuff. So I'd probably say there. Question 14, when do you start work again? So we are starting work Monday, just 5-hour shifts to start with. I've got actually Thursday off, so I'm having a day off as well, and just kind of easing into it. So we're going to see how the first week goes and go from there. Question 15, is there a celebrity that you don't look up to? I really had to think about this one because I don't really look at people I don't really look up to. But I actually picked DJ Khaled. As much as people love him, I think he's just over the top, thinks he's all this and all that. Don't like his vibe, don't like his attitude. I've heard some disrespectful things about his wife. Who knows if it's true or honest, but from the way he acts, like, I can't stand it. You know, he's in background, he's like, DJ Khaled. Yeah, awesome. Great, makes heaps of money. But I just don't like his attitude, so I'd probably say him. 16, what is an exotic animal you wish to have as a pet if possible? Oh my God, anyone that knows me, I love elephants. I definitely have an elephant, would love to hang out, go walking with them, feed them bananas and all that stuff. And if I wanted something more small than an elephant, yeah, oh my God, elephant, I would pick a koala because they're nice and cuddly. Question 17, next hair color you wish to have. So definitely when the salon's open, I just want to kind of get my hair refreshed blonde and probably get a little bit more through here. But for an actual color, I really have been thinking for a while to go like a light pink, like kind of like a cotton candy pink, just for something different and fun. So probably get around to that after the next lot of blonde. Ooh, this next question is different and yeah, cool. So 18 is, what do you think being a good human is? I think, firstly, I don't think anyone's perfect. We all have our grumpy days. We all have days we say things we wish we didn't, and it's just going to happen. It's just life. But I think what a good human is when you can, man up and apologize when you think you've done something wrong, whether you feel embarrassed or whatever. I think, being kind, generous, carrying a sense of humor, being able to laugh about things, showing that you love someone, that you genuinely care. And I think there's a whole lot of things that you can do to just show that you are a good human being. But I think definitely kindness, love, and care is a big thing, or being a good human. Just do everything from the heart. 19, sneakers or heels? I love both, but I can't go past my sneakers. Everyone knows I have several pairs of sneakers. I love them. They're comfy. I love having like a whole wide collection of them. And there'll be a shoe video at some point coming up. I do have a Win Smith one on my channel, so you can check that out. 20 is, any winter video ideas coming up soon? So I've definitely lately, in the past week and a half, definitely been thinking about my winter videos. I've got some old ones that I've got in like the YouTube book that I had notes in like a couple of years back, but definitely have some, I want to kind of do a little bit more like cooking videos in winter. And I have other ones, such as like one is like pajamas. I'll show my pajama collection and like slippers and all that, but I'll leave the rest till later so I don't splurge everything, but definitely they'll be coming. 21, do you play any sports currently or previously? Not currently. I really wish I kept soccer up, but I honestly found like work got in the way. I know some people say that's like an excuse, but I was really focusing on work and putting as much time for working as I possibly could I really wanted to get my money up and I had goals that I wanted to achieve. So I find sometimes you need to sacrifice things to do that. And but I used to play soccer. I played soccer for around 10 years, absolutely loved it. And I felt like it was a sport that I was good at, because sometimes you can have hobbies and you feel like everyone's like so much better than you, and but I used to get a lot of good compliments and stuff. So playing soccer made me feel good. And it was good fitness thing, and yeah, I genuinely really, really loved it. 22 is dream job. So now currently up to date, definitely I don't know, look, I hate to say things because I feel like all things are possible, but in sometimes reality, if you know my flow, but YouTube, I would love to do that. As much as I've been doing videos lately, I genuinely feel like if I had that as a job, I would never look back. I feel like I always wanted to talk about things and share things with people, and now that I'm doing it, I'm loving it so much. I feel like it's something that my mind clicks with, and I can come up with all sorts of videos and stuff, and I just really hope it could happen for me one day. But if not, I think I'd probably try look into something with animals. 23 is favorite song at the moment. Definitely I'm Ready by Sam Smith and Demi Lovato. I've had that on repeat for the last 3 days, and I'm just loving that song. It's the chorus. The chorus just gets me, and I love the notes of it. I love how it flows, and I just think it's a really good song at the moment. 24, what song makes you sad? So I had to think about this one because I think we all go through phases where we always do the sad song period. But I would say Paralyzed by NF, or at the moment there's one called Hard Sometimes by Ruel, Ruel. But Paralyzed, definitely. I remember especially last year I went through a really hard stage for a year. I kind of lost myself. I became my not bubbly self. I was very down in the dumps. I felt very dark, and I definitely just was not me, and I knew it, and I was so sad. And I used to literally listen to that song a lot daily. So with that type of those type of thoughts in my mind, definitely I'm going to say that song. 25, what song makes you happy? Normally with whatever song makes me happy is kind of what I'm just up to daily and what I've just been enjoying to listen to. But there's been a couple lately that I've kind of played, not every day, but probably every second day at least. And they're just old songs, but they just make me smile, sing, and dance around the freaking kitchen. I'm not even joking. And the first one is Honey, I'm Good by Andy Grammer. That is just such a cool freaking music video, and it just gets you up and feeling pumped. I just love the vibe of it. And the one lately is Lay All Your Love on Me by Mamma Mia. I mean, that's just a classic Mamma Mia one. Love it. So there's kind of 2 questions in this one, but 26 is favorite ColourPop makeup. That is the first question. Definitely love their lip, any type of lip product. I think they're really good. They're affordable. They last long, but definitely the Lippy Stick out of the lip range collections, I would suggest those. They've got kind of the way they've been formed really helps to shape your lips properly and to your natural shape, and the pigments are amazing. And I would also suggest the eyeshadows for sure. And the second part of that question is best way to keep motivated. So I actually wrote it down because there was a few and I didn't want to forget. So the first one is I would always start with a list of things that I want to do. That way I get up in the morning and I've got something straight away to refer to and get me going, and just picking something up off that list to start my day with. I light a candle, whether I'm at work, I will come home after work then and I'll put a candle on. That's just something that makes me feel really happy, and I really love them. Normally I'll put a song on in the morning, or if I'm even driving to work, if I'm working, I will put it on in the car. I think a song really kind of just gets you going, gets you into the day, makes you feel good, start your day on whatever vibe you're feeling. And grab a tea, grab a coffee, always start my day with a hot drink. And think of goals. I think that's something motivational, is think of goals that you want to work towards. So you don't ever sit down and procrastinate and just think about things you want to do but not start them. I think that's really important to do. A journal, I'm actually doing an isolation journal at the moment. That's been something that I can look back and reflect on, or just a daily journal. If you're someone who just wants to kind of keep it up, do a daily journal. I think it's really cool to write things down and look back at things that you did on a certain date and so on and so forth. Turn a negative into a positive. Again, I said that earlier. My dad tells me that all the time. And just keep that in your mindset. And honestly, you'll feel in certain situations, you can use that honestly. And for me, reading quotes or reading a book. Question 27 is, can you play any instruments? No, I'm kind of bummed with this because early on, probably when I was in like year 7, my parents put me in piano lessons. My dad's actually very musically talented in the sense of instruments. Like he plays piano accordion. He's just picked up guitar as well. So he absolutely loves his music. For myself though, I do sing. So that's something in the form of music. But Dad said he'd like to kind of teach me a bit of piano and he hoped I can pick that up. But we'll see how we go. 28. What languages would you be fluent in? English. Just kidding. So mum's English, my dad's Italian. I know a little bit of Italian. I can kind of understand it just a little bit, but I wouldn't say I'm like fluent. But I feel like currently, like I've learned a few more things in Italian, but that's just, I think, because if I had fully Italian parents, obviously I would have learned both languages. But with mum not being Italian, I think I kind of look at it like, you know, it would be nice if my dad's talking to me in a like language that my mum's not understanding and blah, 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 blah. But I would definitely say like my grandparents, so like Nonna especially, helped me pick up some stuff for sure. 29, almost there, guys. Nike or Adidas? Ooh, hard question. I really love both. I'd probably say Adidas in the sense that majority of their clothes I like, and I feel like they've got a lot more styles than what Nike does. But with Nike, I'd say I really prefer their runners over Adidas's runners. So 30, favorite nail color to have. So I normally get my nails done and I like to go for all types of different designs. So I wouldn't really have a favorite, but if I am painting my nails at home, I normally do go for something. Again, I use dark and light, but I'd probably go for more darker colors than lighter colors. So yeah, anything that's kind of more dark. Like I currently have this sparkly navy blue at the moment, which I really love. That's by Essence. 31 is, what is a goal you wish to complete by the end of the year if possible? I think a main goal right now is that I would love to just get the house completed and up to scratch with everything that I've kind of planned out with Shane. I think that's really exciting and definitely something to work on for the rest of the year. 32, who do you wish to be sponsored by? Oh, wow. God, there's several people I'd love to be sponsored by. I'd probably say anything in the sense of like makeup, probably definitely ColourPop for those who know me. Clothing wise, Pretty Little Thing, love their clothes, or even like branded stuff, probably like Adidas, something like that. 33, have you got any parcels on the way? Yes, I have 3 different parcels on the way. The first one is called, I think, oh my God, what is it called? Viva M something. Anyway, it's like a jewelry brand. Never tried it out before, but I've ordered 3 different things. I've ordered a bracelet, a necklace, and a pair of earrings. I'm going to show them in a video, so I'm going to keep that secret. And then I actually, today I went on eBay and I bought like some phone cases, and what else did I buy? I think I bought like a star sign necklace and a couple of other things, but again, I'm going to put that all in a video for you so you can check it out. Oh, and I also got some stuff off Wish, so an eBay and Wish haul, guys, it's coming up. 34, if you were to have your own makeup line, what would you choose? All right, I've actually already thought about this, literally probably going like 2-3 years back now. I would absolutely love to do like a cafe collection. So like I just think of all the different, like if I had an eyeshadow palette, for example, I would seriously like do one like vanilla ice cream, one mocha, one cappuccino, one latte, one like, you know, strawberry cheesecake. I would just absolutely love to label and come up with names. I would love to bring out cute ass packaging, and so definitely a cafe collection for that. What are your best tips for staying organized? Well, I like to classify myself as organized, but definitely writing things down that you need to do. I think having a list prepped is always something really good to look at and get through the day with. I actually made notes here so I could answer this properly. Make sure everything you own has its own place. I think otherwise you're just throwing things everywhere. It's making a mess. It's getting cluttered. So definitely having everything in its own space is definitely a good thing to do. Labeling, love labeling. It's something I'd like to catch up myself. I've got a lot of things I'd like to label once I get around to getting my storage in place. I feel like every 6 months, just go through your stuff and see if you can declutter anything, throw anything out. You might even have some rubbish just lying around that you need to get rid of. Do that. Do some donating to op shops. When you want to do something, just do it. Don't procrastinate, and just, I feel like, you know, a step forward is better than not moving at all. So I've actually got like 2 more, guys, and I'm done. which shops are your favorite for home decor? So I really like to actually look at more home decor stores, because I feel like I definitely like don't know some really good ones out there. But from what I've personally done, I think Kmart's really good, a really affordable place to buy decor. They do also change up their stock a fair bit. Wish and eBay, I know it's like you can get some cheap crappy stuff, but I feel like you can also get some really good stuff as well. Country Road, I think they've got really nice like bathroom, dining and like room decor pieces. It is obviously more pricey, but I think it looks really elegant. And gift stores, not in the sense of $2 shops, but like the more luxe type gift stores, they've normally got a lot of decor pieces that are quite nice as well. And lastly, to finish off the night, how do you find being a homeowner? So proud of you. I'm going to mention you, so thank you, Joanna. Yeah, look, honestly, I can't complain. I'm really liking it. I have always been someone, even Shane himself, you know, always wanted to be independent, always, you know, when I put my mind to something, you know, go with it, do it. And yeah, honestly, we're loving it. I love cooking. I love getting like seriously just going grocery shopping or toiletry shopping. Like I love it, like everything. I love the fact that we're doing projects at the moment and they're just so fun, like especially when the weekends come, because obviously that's more of our free time to do stuff. Love doing that, and there's a lot more little bits and pieces to do at home. So honestly, like we're loving it. I'm not complaining. It's not been anything stressful for us, and yeah, it's just a really good feeling, and I think something you can actually pat yourself on the back for and be like, what an achievement. So yeah. Well, that brings us to the end of the questions. Thank you so much to everyone that sent them through. I'm so happy that I got to answer all of those. I find it really fun. And for those who don't really know me well, maybe you've been able to find a little bit more out about me through these questions. And I'll definitely like to keep this up here and there for sure. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.